In the news, former President Mwai Kibaki dies at 90. Russia plans to capture southern Ukraine. Oil price rises as OPEC projects steady demand growth. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you are watching TOS News 360. President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya this Friday announced the death of the country's first opposition president, Mwai Kibaki, at the age of 90. The president also declared a mourning period until Kibaki's burial, with flags flying at half-mast. Kibaki's 2002 election ended 40 years of one-party rule since independence in Kenya. However, his 2007 re-election sparked months of nationwide violence and led to 1,200 deaths. Mali's ruling junta has announced a 24-month transition plan it says will lead to elections. The military seized power in August 2020 and has been under pressure to return the country to democratic rule. Regional body ECOWAS had last month asked the junta to limit the transition period to between 12 and 16 months when elections should be held. Rwandan President Paul Kagame, in his first comment on deal with the UK on migrants, has said the country's deal with the sovereign country is not about money, stressing that Rwanda is not trading human beings. TOS News understands that under the deal, asylum seekers arriving in the UK on small boats will be relocated to Rwanda for processing and resettlement. The controversial £120 million deal has made global headlines, and the authorities in both countries have faced criticism. Russia has unveiled plans to capture and control Ukraine's eastern region of Donbas. According to a senior Russian general, Major General Rustam Menenkayev, the country also plans to seize southern Ukraine and open a route to the separatist region of Transnistria in Moldova. A planned meeting next month between Pope Francis and the leader of the Russian Orthodox Church has been suspended. Speaking to newsmen, the Pope said Vatican diplomats had advised that such a meeting could lend itself to much confusion at this moment. The Russian Orthodox leader Patriarch Kirill has given his backing to Moscow's actions in Ukraine, a stance that has splintered the Orthodox Church abroad, while Francis has been critical of the war. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching TOS News 360. More global, national, business and sports stories on return. Stay with us. Thanks for staying. President Joe Biden of the United States has announced a new package of $800 million in military aid for Ukraine, saying it would help Kyiv in the fight against Russian forces in the Donbas region. The Pentagon said the newest round of U.S. support will include 72 155mm howitzers, 72 armored vehicles to tow them, 144,000 rounds of ammunition, and more than 120 Phoenix Ghost tactical drones recently developed by the U.S. Air Force specifically to address Ukraine's needs. France has issued an international arrest warrant for Carlos Ghosn, the auto tycoon who jumped bail in Japan and fled to Lebanon in a sensational getaway. It was gathered that the warrant was issued over 15 million euros in suspect payment between the renowned Nissan alliance that Ghosn has once headed and an Omani company, Suhail Bahwan Automobiles. And now to Nigeria, a presidential aspirant under the People's Democratic Party and Governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, has appointed the former chairman of the PDP Caretaker Committee, Senator Tunde Ogbeha, as his campaign chairman. The development was made known to journalists in a statement signed by the media aide to the Sokoto State Governor, Mohammed Bello, on Friday in Sokoto, which noted that the appointment took immediate effect. In business, global benchmark for crude oil rose marginally in price on Thursday, as the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries projected that the demand growth for oil would continue this year. Industry figures show that Brent moved up by $0.77 or 0.72% to $107.57 per barrel at about 7:13 p.m. Nigerian time. It had traded around 106.8 barrels the preceding day. OPEC in a statement disclosed that oil prices had been on the rise, particularly in March this year. And talking sports, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's early goal proved enough as Barcelona sealed a 1-0 win over Real Sociedad on Thursday to tighten their grip on the top 4 finish in La Liga. But Barca's run-in could be hampered after their defense was almost completely wiped out by injuries at Anoeta, with Dani Alves, Ronald Araujo and Gerard Pique all going off with problems, while Jordi Alba appeared to play on in discomfort. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ajinimo. Thanks for watching.